Goals for life. Last discussion. If, let's say, when do you think in the 2030s we could start, like, let's say we're like, okay, let's plan a trip to see one more eclipse before the 2040s, right? Okay, and let's say we can't make it happen this decade because we're never going to be
total, rich. Annular, partial.
Total. That was spectacular. I want to see that again before I die.
It was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Another total eclipse.
That was pretty cool.
4 minutes was just...
The diamond ring.
It felt so long.
And then shadow bands.
Yeah. Yeah, we did see shadow bands. That was pretty cool. So, I guess it depends where it is. We'll have to look for one that goes through like a desert, through a somewhat developed country, Australia perhaps. We'll have to look at the eclipse maps to see if there's any Australian solar eclipses.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That way you can fund eclipse hunts. I want to become we should become eclipse hunters. Because I wish I could remember more about the 2017 eclipse, but this one, we all kinds of stuff.
It just happened.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask you in about 7 years. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. It's 7 years ago.
I can't believe that was my senior year of high school was 7 years ago. So this...
Roughly 7 years ago.
Right?
Or like 6.5.
Yeah. It's quiet now. All the people have stopped running their bikes or planes or whatever those loud noises were. Very annoying. It's peaceful and serene, except for all the cars going by. We'll be joining them soon. Oh boy. Look at that.
We probably should leave
What?
soon.
I'm just looking back at all the traffic. No, we're leaving after the eclipse is completely done.
You have a full video. Or time lapse,
Bits and snips of previous time lapses, but then we do have a nice time lapse with the completion of it. I'll have to watch that in the car.
I want a copy of that.
Sure. It'll be up online too, so it'll be weird because it's going to be like vertical. So I'll have to like switch it to horizontal. So everyone's going, why is it such a weird thing? Just it's the way it's going to have to be. That way it fits into the aspect ratio nicely. You know.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. It's circles. It's just people knowing in the future, being like.
So it'll be sideways when you show it then?
Yeah. Keep that in mind, folks. Keep that in mind. That was... I just don't know what to think about that. I don't know. We've... Something to think about for the next 9 hours going home.
Yeah.
8-hour drive, but there's probably another hour worth of eclipse, isn't there?
3:12-ish is when it ends.
Yeah, okay. About another 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Oh, yeah. That's the slow part of the eclipse. The previous eclipse, we just left afterwards. Because, we had to get back... I wanted to get back home by, like, 3. I took
the previous eclipse?
Yeah.
Well, no. We went in Stargaze afterwards.
No, sorry. My previous total eclipse. Sorry, I forgot about the annular. Annular wasn't as... I don't know.
We saw Mercury.
That was pretty cool.
We saw Venus. No way we saw Mercury. We didn't see Mercury today.
We saw Jupiter and Venus.
What I remember about the
We did not see the comet. We were looking. We did not see the comet.
What I remember about the 2017 eclipse, the corona, it seemed to like engulf the sun more. But the sun seemed bigger today than it did back in 2017. No, it didn't. It doesn't matter. but it just seemed perspective-wise, the whole seemed bigger than
Well,
before.
it was in November, so the sun was moving away from us.
No, I'm talking about 2017. And that was in
Nonetheless,
August.
it's very,
Very cool.
very cool.
That'll be worth it. To all the people out there who haven't seen a single eclipse, and also, hopefully you get some money and you can go see one. I'm very mean. I'm sorry about that, but just the way it is. The best part about this trip so far, apart from the eclipse, the second best thing, we've been listening to The Martian.
Oh, yeah.
That was the best decision we made when we were coming down. Like,
You were asking me what we should listen to.
and I was kind of a little reluctant. Not reluctant anymore. We're about 2 hours left, or so.
It's like that part of it, because I mean, I have that with whenever you have a good book. That was me with The End of Night. When I was reading that, you just eventually just got captivated about a certain part, and I was just like, I don't want to put this down.
For me, the most captivating part, aside from the very beginning, where he's talking about trying to get the farm going, and he's like, every day is a bit of a survival. The next compelling part, what was that last night? Where were we? It was before the implosion. The explosion where it killed his potato plants.
Yeah.
No, the best part was when they were like, when he was getting Pathfinder set up. That's the part that was really captivating. Because you were just like, we know he gets it set up. You're like, come on, get it set up, get it going, get it to work.
Yeah.
So if you haven't read or were listening to The Martian, I highly, highly recommend it. We're almost done with it. I'm going to buy the Blu-ray when we get back. I don't know if I even want to buy the actual physical book because, honestly, I enjoy just listening. It's a better experience just listening to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Lets me just think and like imagine things better instead of me having to focus on what I'm reading. I could just sit there and be like, oh yeah, that's what that would be like. Also, it also helps there's a movie. You know, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the trailers and stuff, so I can think back to what that looks like. So I'm just like kind of picturing this, kind of what the set design looks like and how things would look. I pictured the cubicle glass, he said, from his helmet when it broke. So I still find it like a 1 in a million shot that the antenna pierces him and then his blood clotted to seal the hole. And that somehow he does a bunch of manual labor with a giant hole in him.
Yeah.
He just sews it back up and he's like, all right, ready to start doing stuff. It's like, wait a minute here, that's not how that works.
Stitch it up himself.
Yeah. Too bad he never went. So he never does reestablish. He won't reestablish contact with NASA until he gets the MEV.
So it wasn't completely clear, but like, you know, wherever the sun was, it was like no clouds were touching it.
Other than afterwards, we did get that big cloud that passed in front of it.
Yeah.
But that wasn't bad. No, but it was pretty clear, so it worked out.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. Wasn't too far away. Crossed off another state.
Yeah.
So I'll have to update the map. See how long that takes me to do. Update the map. Do a variety of other things. Update both my maps. Gonna, scratch it off. So we're gonna see 4 states this year.
Yeah.
I might get 5th. I'm not planning on it. It just could happen. Rondo is thinking he wants us to just go, like, if we go to Theodore. He's like, we'll just cross into Montana. So, I'm not planning on it. I don't care if I do or don't. It's not like last year. I was like, we gotta have 5 states. I want to hit 20 states. So this year, I am content. I was content with 3. Been content with 4. 5. a cherry on top of the ice cream sundae that is this year. And then next year, we're getting a lot of states.
No, the year after.
The year after, we're getting a ton.
2026.
We're getting a ton of
What are we
states.
doing in 2026?
That'll be the whole entire southeast. Basically all of it. We have to go all the way to Florida.
Luckily, we don't have to worry about stopping and
Have you never been to
Our-
Florida?
no.
Literally the whole southeast.
My map until this summer, you can drive to all. There's no breaks in my map.
Fine.
Well, there won't
or-
ever be.
Are we doing anything
No,
fun, or are we
Washington's
just
going to be a
like-
little separated. I will have one break, and that'll be because
Oh.
Montana and Washington will be separated by Idaho.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do with it. Can't do anything about that.
I almost want to add one more day so we could do something, like at least half a day or a day in Washington before going back.
Well,
Well,
next
it-
year.
Well, it's all dependent on if we can make it longer than an 8-day trip. If you guys want to make it 9 or 10, I can do it.
I think we should do 9 just so.
I will try. It'll be wherever I'm working next year.
I think we should do 9.
Or are you not going to work at the bank next
I don't know. I'm always looking for a new job so I can get better pay.
I think we
But
should
yeah,
try to do
if-
9 so that we get Washington.
If we can get like 10,
10 days.
I could try to get in a national park. Because, well, no, maybe not.
So I was gonna say those are all on the coast.
I don't think there's any.
There's 3 national parks in Washington, and they're all on the western side, northwestern. And so it's like,
I mean, there's probably something fun in Washington.
I mean, it probably is.
Go hike in a random state
It's
park.
probably a museum or something.
We'll see. Oh, no. Well, anyways, cool. I got the podcast ready for Friday. This is excellent. So, as long as we don't have anything else to say, we're going to end it here.
Okay?
Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully you watched the vlog. If you haven't watched the vlog, go watch it. And sign off from Arkansas. And wait, hold on. This is the first podcast in another state. We've done them in Mullen, but never in another state.
Yeah.
Cool. And good night.